Hey, we can treat, man. Finally, we can treat the away team crowd.
On the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. And only in Tennessee do you get a sight like this. Not only are the end zones checkered, so too the crowd. A mirror image to prove that they will give their all for Tennessee. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Tennessee Volunteers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The history of college football has many ties to the military. Tennessee's Neyland Stadium, with over 101,000 fans in place, is one of those. The stadium was named for legendary football coach General Robert R. Neyland on October 27, 1962. This is one of the most beautiful venues in college sports, with the Tennessee River, the sailgating, and the checkered end zones. Can't wait to watch a college football game at Tennessee. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Volunteers' offense will go to work first. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
And having that unit in front, man, that big offensive line that you can trust is so important when you're trying to bring along a freshman throughout a football season. Like, there's going to be mistakes. He doesn't know what he doesn't know yet. But, Palmer, you want to settle him down? You want to give the best version of him to this football team? Protect him, run the football, and this offensive line can do that.
I agree, David. I think this offensive line helps the head coach and his offensive coordinator just sleep a little bit easier, knowing they've got a young quarterback back there, but because of that experience and the physicality up front, they're going to give him the best possible chance to have success in this game.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Volunteers send out the punt unit. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So the Missouri Tigers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Ahmad Hardy, big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster. And it really doesn't matter who plays quarterback in this offense because Ahmad Hardy is option 1, 2, and 3. And you saw him a year ago, man. Not only does he have that home run speed to make big plays, but he also runs that stretch play so nice and breaks tackles and uses his physicality. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like that in the backfield.
Yeah, and you mentioned the breaking tackles. That was really the thing. His contact balance and his ability to somehow stay on his feet on those outside zone plays were huge for Missouri's offense a year ago, and they're going to be looking to do that again. You better pack a lunch on defense every single time you're playing this guy. No question, we're expecting big things from him this season. And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
Cut your losses.
right, absolutely slide. Don't take the extra punishment. Just give up on the play.
Making the adjustment. Throwing Simmons. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Non-native receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Simmons from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the gun, it's Bishop. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man, it's Matthews. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Vols will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, what you know about Josh Heupel and this offense is they're explosive, and they always seem to have a dude outside at wide receiver. They normally have multiple guys like that. You obviously lose Chris Brazzell, a big-time playmaker for the Vols. They're going to have to replace that, David, but they've done such a good job recruiting and developing. There's no question in my mind they're going to find guys that can go on the outside and hurt you.
They find those guys with speed, right? And they create so much space in this offense. Now, make no mistake about it. This is a run-first offense, and I love the way they do it, but developing that chemistry out wide, finding their new guys. They found them a year ago quickly. They stepped up. They made plays. Who's going to be their playmakers this season?
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Vols will send out the punt unit. And he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Might as well run him again. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou.
That's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. Here's Simmons to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They've got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Simmons trying not to drown in the noise. Unleashes one. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Drops back on first down. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and 6 yards to go. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Smith. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Volunteers in the hurry-up. Straight ahead, it's Bishop. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Bishop. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him. All over him immediately. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They believe they can run right here. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. 2nd and long here. Keep it on the ground. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Quick give. It's Bishop. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
And I know when we talk Josh Heupel offenses at Tennessee, we always talk about tempo and going fast and deep shots stay on the field. But, David, one thing we also know is that he is committed to running the football. And Bishop, after a phenomenal year, a year ago, running for over 1,000 yards, you know they're going to be balanced, and you know they're going to feature him.
They're going to feature him, they're going to run him a lot, and they're going to run him at a fast pace, right? That's what they've done. And they've been so good. And it's not just the early ground game that you got to worry about. It's the wear-out factor late. They usually commit to the run game. They committed to Bishop last year. He got over 1,000 yards and looking to improve upon that this year.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. Hits inside, it's Bishop. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Wants to go up top on second down. Got his man in the middle. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, it's Bishop. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running inside, it's Gordon. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Simmons got the back over the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. They'll give it to Hardy. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Right back to the well. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Makes the grab. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone. Throwing Simmons. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Here's Hardy. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri!
And finally, the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the 1st half. Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. On the sweet spin, and he's free. Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime.
I'm not scared they're about to run the
Now
play.
check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the week.
Fuck you, Josh Heupel.
Version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. Let's start with Texas taking on the number 21 team, the LSU Tigers.
The Vols will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
I caught up with Tennessee's head coach coming out of the locker room. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the 2nd half. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. One more time, it's Hardy. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Here's Simmons to throw. Couldn't set his feet.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons on 3rd. Right on target this time. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Roberts. Got the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The run to the left. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
From the gun, it's Hardy. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
In the red area, it's Hardy. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Now here's Simmons. Grabs it in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guys
just plowing ahead. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Keep your head in the game, Brian. Fuck.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. Straight ahead, it's Hardy. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Simmons. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get down in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
He's changing the play. From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Not a chance. Missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field.
Forcing on. This is like the old game. You get the holding call right when you make a good play down red zone.
Sells the run, looking to pass. He'll take the deep shot.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you!
Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Left side is Staley. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass.
Yeah, that seam wide open.
And the Volunteers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Making his first move. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and that's just another.
I can't fucking pass.
For this
is what we do, baby.
Who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Oh, what a cut!
Some people just ran because they're cheesers. I run because I cannot throw the ball.
15-yard pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. This game is decided as we check out the Week 11 scoreboard. Top 12 teams in the country. Of course, all of these teams playoff contenders. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Here's a give to Hardy. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking for room to the right, it's Hardy. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th.
You're not the worst offense in the SEC unless you got some heart.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here is the Tennessee offense. Offense with jumbo personnel. Looking for a crease. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Volunteers will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he's got it for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff.
Which the defenders were paying attention. Like, what happened to those settings I put? That when the quarterback leaves the pocket.
Priority number 1, protecting your quarterback. You're down in the
they
ball
do
game.
stuff.
You got to make sure you don't get those hits on him. Protect him a little bit more. We can get some big plays down the field.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch.
Oh, my
This
God.
defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And the Vols will punt this one away.
If he would have stayed in bounds, that's a touchdown. And that would have been both. Now, what are you going to get it for?
And the punt will
Come on,
hit
team.
the one just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Oh.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. They go right back to Hardy. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
It's a point in the game.
Start chewing the clock because I might need the ball back.
To go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is
Why
trying
is
to
this
do.
guy untargeted?
They'll give it to Hardy. And he's brought down after a short game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
You know, Austin Simmons can't make a throw under pressure to save his fucking life.
We're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Jesus, man. Can't wait till you're fucking out of here.
Tennessee ready
Trust me,
to go
pal,
with
you're
the
out of here.
orange offense on the field. Quick give. It's Bishop. Oh, he's got some space. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The Vols headed quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload.
Where is this guy going?
Because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
He threw it right to him.
Last time, let's see if they throw it again.
What the fuck was that?
Second down to the air. Here comes the heat.
Let's go, defense. What the fuck was that? Wasn't that a pick? He threw it right to him.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Let's it fly. Right side, it's Jackson. Makes a grab and runs the run. And he was on his way.
What is this shit, man? They don't have to do this.
Just
play fucking fair.
Needed, man. A big play down the field, trying to score a touchdown, trying to take the lead late in this football game, but now they don't have to go super fast. They don't have to rush. Great play by this offense.
He just...
We're going to All-American.
Now put this game away if you've been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
I mean, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Here we go. Ready. Ready. 5. Go.
Second down, gonna throw it. Just not.
That was about to be a walking touchdown if they completed that. I'm sick.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Out wide left, it's Matthews.
Come on, defense, let's go.
About 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down 4 late, they have to convert on fourth down to keep hope alive. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got it, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Wants to throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. They'll mark him down.
If they just give me a fucking interception once in a while.
On that throw and catch.
You know?
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Touchdown ball! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And he makes the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes
Threw the fucking ball right to me, and he threw it over the top of a defender. Just got mossed. Like, it's like fucking fair.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing Simmons. He's got it.
Oh, you son of a... How the fuck did you stop?
Good solid pickup on that play.
Is it the same glitch where you can't, like, if you call a play with motion? Yeah. The same glitch. If there's a play with motion in it, you can't do it out of an audible. So.
And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
Damn game.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. The quick game. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air, it's Simmons. The throw to the outside is complete. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to
play for a field goal, but now it feels like I almost have to.
They're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this.
Gained enough yards and already used 2 timeouts.
You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
He's taking a deep shot. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field.
You can't call a fucking audible.
Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Out wide right, it's Hardy. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's Simmons to throw. He fires.
Holy shit, you suck, Simmons!
He just about put this game away if you've been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Austin Simmons firing again. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Simmons from the gun on 3rd down. He uncorks one deep.
That goal didn't even make it to the fucking end zone.
On the year. Trying to take it back. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. You know, there's no real reason to panic. Think about it. I'm just panicking after really. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
You can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football.
On 4th and 5.
At the end of the day, it comes down to two things.
No, where is the fucking one?
And you can't have penalties.
This is the one. On 3rd and 22.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those
3rd and 22.
Well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese